When you're someone with Asperger Syndrome and you are trying to socialise, trying to mingle with several other people, it's very difficult to look relaxed. You can instinctively look very anxious when you're doing it, and unfortunately that anxiety can be misunderstood as being maybe unfriendliness or that sort of thing. And the reason why is because socialisation is a real effort for someone with Asperger Syndrome. The whole process of trying to keep up with the interaction, practice any social skills you're learning, get your bit in. I mean, you're in a circle, the conversations go from one topic to another, and sometimes a topic may come which you know a bit about. I thought, yes, I've got something I can say on this topic. How do I get my bit in? I don't want to interrupt, I want to butt in, in the wrong way. But you're having to think all these things through, so therefore you end up instinctively looking anxious. And unfortunately, some people can mistake that anxiety for being a bit unfriendly or aloof. We have to have some understanding here. People with Asperger Syndrome can't just chill out and relax in social situations, not initially at first. And if they're looking unfriendly or anything like that, it's not they're trying to be unfriendly, it's that they're having to work harder at the whole process of social interaction. There were certain people who were quite extrovert, quite boisterous people, who by their very presence being in that social meant that the whole level of the interaction went up a gear. The jokes, the banter, the innuendos, all that sort of thing. It all went up a gear. So someone like myself could easily get shut out because I couldn't handle that level of socialisation. How many of you have seen a friend at the weekend or bumped into someone and they've said, "Oh, how are you then?" Or "How's your week been?" And you say, "Fine, okay." And "How's yours?" And they just say, "Fine." Hands up if you've had a conversation like that. Yeah, I think all of us. Now, that's fine. I mean, there's some situations I do that because, quite honestly, it's the easiest thing to do sometimes. But you miss out on so many opportunities because sometimes you just say, "Yeah, it's been fine," and actually quite a lot of things have happened to you in the week, but you've forgotten all about them. And this is where journaling has come in. And the thing is that all those things you've done, you might be able to use those things to, you might have a few stories to tell, and all that sort of things that might help you socially if you just remember them. So you can use journaling in order to keep a record of things you've done, incidents, events, even a joke that's been mentioned that was really funny. So that when someone does ask you at the end of the week or the end of the day, "Oh, how's your week been?" or that sort of thing, you've got something to say.